He mocked her in front of everyone, but when she stepped on the mat, no one was laughing anymore. What happened next stunned the entire dojo. At the heart of a crowded martial arts dojo, the energy buzzed with competition. Spectators filled the seats, eager to watch the regional championship matches unfold. Among the competitors stood Jamal, a cocky young black belt known for his arrogance as much as his speed. He laughed loudly with his friends when a middle-aged black woman entered the ring area. She wore a simple gi, her hair tied back, and her demeanor calm and focused. "Is she here to clean or to fight?" he sneered, loud enough for others to hear. Some chuckled, but others frowned, sensing the disrespect. The woman, named Denise, simply smiled and bowed toward the ring. Jamal shook his head, certain it would be an easy win, if she even qualified. But what happened next left even the judges speechless. Paragraph 2. Denise had trained in silence for over 2 decades, far away from the public eye. A former national champion turned community coach, she'd left competition years ago after her husband's illness. But today, she was back, not to prove herself, but to inspire her daughter, who watched nervously from the sidelines. The moment Denise stepped onto the mat, her presence shifted the atmosphere. Calm, centered, and unreadable, she bowed to her opponent. Jamal still chuckled, whispering to the referee, "Don't blink or you'll miss how fast I end this." The bell rang, and within seconds, Denise's movement stunned everyone. Her footwork was precise. Her strikes, lightning fast. Her awareness, on another level. Jamal tried to catch up, but she stayed 10 steps ahead. Within the first 30 seconds, Denise dodged every attack with graceful efficiency. She didn't just fight, she flowed, like water anticipating fire. The crowd began to murmur. This wasn't beginner's luck, this was mastery. Jamal's smirk started to fade as his breathing grew heavy. Denise hadn't broken a sweat. Every time he lunged, she redirected him, controlling the momentum. Then, with a single clean sweep and palm strike, she knocked him off his feet. The dojo fell silent. Jamal hit the mat hard, stunned, breathless. He looked up at her in disbelief. She extended a hand to help him up, a symbol of respect he had failed to show her. As Jamal stood, the silence was broken by scattered applause. Then cheers. Denise bowed again, her expression calm, as if none of it surprised her. The judges exchanged glances, her technique was flawless. Jamal, swallowing his pride, bowed too, but his face burned with shame. He whispered, "I underestimated you. I'm sorry." Denise nodded, "I didn't come to prove anything to you. I came to remind people that strength has no age, and respect has no color." In the stands, her daughter wiped away tears, now beaming with pride. This wasn't just a fight. It was a statement, loud and clear. After the match, Denise's story began to spread across social media. Videos of the fight went viral, captioned with phrases like, "Real power needs no introduction," and "Grace in action." News outlets picked up the clip, dubbing her the "Silent Storm." Young women across the country began messaging her for advice and training. Denise didn't seek fame, but it found her anyway. Martial arts forums lit up with discussions about humility, respect, and the dangers of arrogance. Even Jamal posted a public apology, admitting he had a lot to learn. He asked if she would train him. Denise, always graceful, said, "Only if you're ready to listen." Back in her small neighborhood dojo, Denise returned to coaching children. Her students looked at her with new eyes, their coach wasn't just experienced. She was legendary. Parents lined up to enroll their daughters, especially those who'd once felt too different to belong. Denise taught more than punches and kicks, she taught confidence, grace under pressure, and inner strength. Her dojo became a sanctuary. And every Saturday, she would begin class with a simple phrase, "It's not what they see in you. It's what you see in yourself." Jamal, humbled but eager, began attending her classes quietly. He no longer sought the spotlight. Instead, he watched, listened, and learned, often from students half his size. Denise never once brought up their match. She didn't need to. He'd already learned the lesson. Over time, they developed mutual respect. And Jamal began using his platform to speak on the importance of character in martial arts. He would tell his followers, "I met someone who changed how I see strength forever." A year later, at the National Martial Arts Convention, Denise was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. the audience rose for a standing ovation. As she stepped up to the mic, she looked at the crowd, a mix of young girls, parents, teachers, and fellow fighters. She said, "I didn't come back for applause. I came back to wake the fire in the ones who feel unseen. You matter. Don't wait for permission to be powerful." Her words echoed beyond the hall. Social feeds lit up again. Another viral moment, but this time, full of purpose. Denise's story began appearing in school curriculums and empowerment seminars. Documentaries were made. One titled, "Stillness and Storm," told her life story, with her daughter narrating it proudly. Denise remained humble through it all. She often said, "The belt around your waist doesn't matter as much as the strength in your heart." Her fight with Jamal became a metaphor shared in sermons, classrooms, and motivational speeches. People of all ages felt seen. Especially black women who had long been underestimated or overlooked. And so, the woman Jamal mocked for her appearance became a national symbol of quiet power. She didn't raise her voice, she raised the bar. In every move, she reminded the world, never judge a book by its cover. Behind every calm smile, there might be a warrior. And behind every underestimated woman, there may lie a legend ready to rise, just waiting for her moment to show the world what true strength really looks like.